Hello everybody, how's everyone doing? Today is Sunday the 17th of February 2019. Little while since I've been on. You may have noticed I've had my hair cut. I decided that if my hair was going to fall out, I was going to have it cut quite short, so it would be a little bit more manageable and I can have more of a choppy cut and people will be used to seeing me with short hair rather than going slightly bald. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I have been using obviously shampoos with biotin in, which helps, or they say helps, for your hair to grow and to get thicker. So been using that. We'll see what happens. So yeah, so it's been a couple of weeks since I've been here on, been quite busy with work, with all my little bits and pieces of jobs and things like that. Also been in the process of buying a new car because my little car that I've had for a good 10 years now decided that it's had enough and really doesn't want to be driving around anymore. So we decided to part exchange it for another new car. So getting used to driving that around, which is a little bit weird because obviously the clutch and things like that are a little bit more responsive than my other car was. So I'm trying not to whiz out of roads and crash into other cars, but hey. So yeah, so being really busy doing all that, but I thought I'd bring you up to date with my stats because the past couple of times I've been on, I haven't really given you a proper overview because obviously I've not had my phone with me or I've been recording on my phone. So when I started this journey in November 2018, where I did that cut-off point of, right, this is going to be the date that I have my starting weight at, I was 314 pounds, which was 22 stone 6 or 142.4 kgs. As of today, I am 277.4 pounds, 19 stone 11.4 pounds, or 125.8 kg. So I think I've lost, my maths, as I've said before, is not that brilliant. I think I've lost about 37 pounds. Things have started moving a little bit the past couple of days because from like week 4, it was already starting to slow down about week 3, but week 4 it completely stopped. And on the odd day when I did weigh myself, I'd put on a pound, and it's amazing when those scales stop moving how you actually seem to want to weigh yourself more and get yourself into more of a tizzy. So I actually started to look at why my weight wasn't going down or even why I was putting on weight. And it stems back really from that first week back at work. I found it really difficult. I think I'd actually said this, I found it really difficult to actually eat and drink. And by the weekend, I can notice, depending on where I sit or where the light is, it's going a bit dark. So I'm ever so sorry if the video is a little bit dark. So yeah, by the weekend I was actually really, really hydrated and spent the weekend just drinking and as much fluid as I could get down, just so I started to feel a little bit normal, because again I started to feel a bit weak, a little bit tired. But I also noticed I wasn't eating enough as well, obviously having this fear of eating too much, because I was seeing people were constantly counting their calories and their protein, and I was starting to get into that, and I thought, hang on a minute, let's just work out how many calories you are actually eating in a day. And it was something around 600 and 700 calories a day, which actually is far too low, and obviously my body was going into starvation mode. So decided to make a conscious effort that right now, although yes, I was still getting my 60 to 80 grams of protein in every day, there's nothing wrong with upping that, but there's also nothing wrong with eating every 4 hours, having a little bit of a snack, because I went and read through all my information that the hospital gave me, and they said even if you don't feel hungry, just have a bite of something, which is better than nothing. And I thought, that's what I'm going to do. You know, in between my classes I'm going to have a bite of something, and then during my classes drink as much water as I possibly could. And that has started to make a difference because the weight has started to come off. In fact, I probably lost 5 pounds since last Thursday, so feeling quite pleased about that. And I've just ditched the whole calorie thing. As long as I'm losing weight and I'm losing it sensibly, and I know I'm eating healthily, then that's the most important thing, because now I'm eating all the soft foods. and I'm really noticing my restriction and how full I'm becoming after just a few mouthfuls. Because last night we had some salmon and sweet potato and some sweet corn, and obviously being a good bariatric patient, I ate my salmon first and had very little room for anything else. So yeah, it does sort of hit you, and you do know that feeling. I've also had a couple of sessions of dumping which have just been horrific. And interestingly, I'd been having the youth, well, I wasn't really into the protein shakes, but again, as a way of upping my calorie content, because again, they're quite high in calories, I thought, do you know what? I'll try a protein shake. I'll try it at home. So if I feel a bit weird, it's okay, I can sleep it off at home. Anyway, had a strawberry YouFit protein shake, perfectly fine, everything was great. Then had another one the following day at work. Again, felt great, no problems. Then yesterday, I bought a chocolate flavoured one. Thinking, you know, because I thought actually the strawberry one's a little bit too sweet. So I thought, I'm going to have a chocolate one. Oh my God. I just had to go to bed. I drank about half of it and it really, really hit me. So whether I haven't actually got two of the bottles that I can put side by side to see, you know, why that happened. The only thing that I did think about is I did actually have scrambled egg for my breakfast, and I'm a little bit iffy at the moment about dairy and eggs and things like that. So I'm wondering whether having the eggs and then the dairy of the protein shake, it was just too much for my body. So yeah, had to go to bed yesterday afternoon and sleep all that off. But do you know what? It's really weird. You just feel like you're absolutely dying and you can't focus on anything. And then when you come through it, you just feel perfectly normal, like nothing's happened, and you've got loads of energy. And yeah, obviously feel quite thirsty afterwards. So been getting a lot of my fluids down as well. And then today, oh my God, for my breakfast, I had beans and I had a slice of bacon. I thought, I'm going to try it. I'm going to chew it within an inch of its life. And oh my God, it was the best thing I've ever eaten, because I do actually love bacon. Sorry for all those veggies and vegans out there. I suppose that's the one thing that I really struggled with trying to give up. Anyway, so I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, so that's where I am sort of food-wise. I've got another 10 days before I go and see the consultant. And then hopefully he'll then sign me off, so then that means I can get out running with my girlfriends. It also means I'll be able to go to the gym, so doing lots of bits and pieces like that. So I'm really looking forward to that, because although I am starting to lose the weight and my clothes are getting a lot looser, in fact I've already gone down 2 sizes, so really, really pleased about that. I've bought a couple of jumpers, and actually I should have gone down even further in these jumpers because I don't know how long they're going to last me for. But I'm also feeling the cold, so maybe I'll wear them a little bit longer than the rest of the UK, because it's actually quite, for the time of year, it's actually quite warm in the sun here at the moment, but I'm still feeling the cold a little bit. So yeah, so really pleased with my progress so far. I bought what we call a Yum box the other day, and you can find them on Amazon, and they're absolutely amazing. They're like little lunch boxes made for school children and toddlers, and you put basically bite-sized pieces of food in each of the little compartments. So there's a compartment for dairy, there's one for protein, one for grains, one for fruit, and all that sort of thing. And I bought one because I'd seen a few people on Instagram using them, and I thought that's going to be amazing, because for the next 2 weeks I'm actually going to be working in the office for one of my jobs, and I wanted to make sure I had enough food and enough snacks with me. Obviously I can get lots of fluid while I'm in work, so that won't be a problem. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. So the things I've got to put in it, I've got a red pepper, I've got some hummus, I've got some little bits of cheese, I've got a pot of fruit that I can put in, and put in obviously some Yogurt, I'm going to put yogurt, fruit, hummus, red pepper, cheese, and for the grains I've got these protein crisps, so I'm going to put those in as well. So there's lots of bits of variety in there for me for tomorrow, see how that goes, because I've got a long day tomorrow. I've got a 14-hour work day tomorrow, so I won't be around doing too much. So yeah, anyway, I'm waffling now. I love watching all the videos of all those people that are subscribed to me. If you are subscribed to me but you're not showing yourself, it would be really nice if you did, so that I could in turn follow you and watch your progress. Because watching other people's progress, it doesn't matter at which stage they are, whether you're pre-op even, or you've been on this journey for a good couple of years. It's always nice to get ideas and see where, you know, people are in their journey and everything. So yeah, so if you're new to me, just subscribe if you want to hear more about my journey. Also pop a comment in the comments box. I know quite a few are doing that, and it's really lovely to have that interaction with everybody. I really look forward to reading the comments and chatting with you. But yeah, if you would like me to subscribe to your channel and you haven't got an open, you're keeping your accounts private, just put your link in one of my comments box as well, and I will subscribe to you. Anyway, I'm going to go and be with the family because it's Sunday afternoon, but I just wanted to jump on quite quickly and just give you a bit of an update. So obviously I'm not going to be around very much for the next couple of weeks. So if you don't hear from me, I'm still here, I'm still plodding on, but feel free to message me. And I'm also on Instagram, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, which is Paula's Bypass Journey, you know, feel free to do so, and you'll see little bits and pieces of what I'm up to there. Anyway, take care everybody, hope all your journeys are going really well, and look forward to speaking to you or interacting with you soon. Take care, bye bye.